Welcome to the Daily Dish. We're continuing through our 17 places to find prospects, and today we're going to talk about farming and self-promotion. How many of you have a farm? Everybody wants to start singing E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, funny, not the case. What a farm is in real estate is it's an area that you have chosen that you really don't know anybody in, or maybe you somewhat know people in, but you're trying to get people that don't know you to now know who you are. Well, what are the ways to make success? What are the ways to be successful in running a farm? First of all, is to identify a big enough area. Now, my personal farm, I'm doing 4 different towns of farms right now. What I'm doing is I'm testing some things out. So it's not really your traditional way of farming, but for me it works. So I'm doing 4 towns, 250 people per town. And what I do, I do mine pretty old school. Most of the things that I do, I actually walk the neighborhood door to door to those 250 houses. So basically, every Wednesday, I am out in the afternoon for 2, maybe 3 hours, going door to door with door hangers or postcards. I introduce myself to anyone I meet, and I leave a door hanger or postcard for those I don't, and I hit them once a month. What's important to understand about farming is this is one that will be an unbelievable return on investment for you in the long run. But in the short run, you don't expect much. You know, you go out that first time, and for me, I leave 250 postcards, and it's like, well, why didn't my phone ring? Well, you have to understand, it's a matter of the people seeing its name-face recognition. And every month when they see your name and face, whether it be in person or they realize that you've come to their door, you'll become part of their community. You'll become part of their neighborhood, and you'll become part of who they are. I met a lady, and she said, oh, it's really nice to meet you. I'm going to keep your postcard. I'm thinking about selling probably in about a year. Okay, doesn't do anything for me today, but it's building a pipeline. And that's what you do with a farm. You go in, you find your target area, you either hit them with mailings, you hit them with door-to-door, which is what I do. You can hit them at the end of the year with the, if you use those magnets that have the calendars on them, they end up on people's refrigerators. Every time they go to open a refrigerator, they see your face, they see your brand, and they see who you are. It's a really inexpensive way to get in front of a lot of people, and it's a more personal way. You send direct mail. Look, if you're a direct mail person, I'm not knocking it. I use direct mail too, but you're now in a thing of postcards of mail, and somebody's going sort, junk, and they're throwing you right in recycle. In my house, I don't even get the stuff never hits my house. I have my recycle outside of in my garage right by the door. I walk in with the mail, I set it down, and it never comes in my house. When somebody knocks on my door and leaves a door hanger on my door or puts a postcard on my door, that gets special attention. It's in a different place for me. It's in a different place because I go in my house through my garage. So it's in the front. That's now going to come in and probably sit on my island and things like that. If I see somebody over and over and over, and I can tell you people, there's a door knocker from Edward Jones that comes into my neighborhood about every 4 to 6 weeks. And I have his information because he's hit me that many times. There are landscapers that hit me 5, 6 times a year. People like that, and I actually recognize their faces, their names, and their brands when I see them because they've done this. So this is a great way to get in front of prospects. It's a great way to get outside of your cell phone. You know, we always say you use your cell phone as the greatest thing, and it is for your sphere of influence. But this gets you outside of your cell phone to meeting people that you don't know and makes you a part of a neighborhood. So thanks for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow as we continue through our 17 places to find prospects.